We back at it again, kings and queens.
Put your hands on my body. Put your hands on my body. Put your hands on my body.
Yo, Smalls, turn up, bro.
Put your hands on my body. Well, you already know who it is. Put your hands on my body. Yo, flying blaze, y'all ready?
Let's go.
Wait, stop playing, come eat this up. Ass too fat, come eat this up. You break my back, come eat this up. Just like that, put your hands on my body. Wait, stop playing, come eat this up. Ass too fat, come eat this up. You break my back, come eat this up. Just like that, come eat this up. Put your hands on my body. Watch it.
I say we back at it again, kings and queens. And today, we're gonna talk about something that everybody keeps asking about. It kind of gets annoying that everybody's asking about it, but it's something that needs to be talked about. So to be clear, he's not gonna make a video. If he does, then good for him. But I don't think he watches my videos. He might see the notification because he's subscribed to me, but he doesn't watch my videos. I don't think so. Everybody keeps just asking what happened with me and Elijah. So I'm just gonna tell y'all straight off, like, what happened from the beginning. Like, when we were together, we were supposed to make a video about how we came together and all of that, how happy we were together. But we never had the time. We were always at practice or doing something with family and stuff. So now I'm making a video after everything is over because everybody keeps, oh, Mila, what happened? Oh, or when he posts YOLOs or stuff, everybody's like, oh, what happened with you and Amila on his YOLOs? What happened with you and Amila? Y'all should get back together. What did she do? Do you regret the relationship? They just kept asking a bunch of questions to him though, and he's the type of person that doesn't want to talk about somebody else. He don't really be talking about somebody else unless they directly involved in it. And I didn't talk to him at the time when everybody was talking about the YOLOs. When we still talked, nobody slid up on the YOLOs. Like, when we were still friends and stuff, nobody slid up on the YOLOs or anything that I know of. Because once we broke up, we stopped telling each other a lot of stuff. It was just like, okay, whatever. But let's get back to the beginning of how everything started. So he came to my school in March of last year. Came March of last year, and we were cool. Me and him started getting mad close, but at the time he was with somebody. So I'm not exposing his business. I'm just gonna tell you guys that he was with somebody, and so I didn't really care because I was with somebody too. So it was just whatever. And it was just like, oh, y'all be cute together. And I'm like, ew, no, that's not happening. Me and him, that's never gonna happen. Da 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 da. We're not doing that. Ew, that can't happen. So that's when after a while, me and the person I was with, we started arguing a lot. And it was just like it just wasn't working, and me and him started getting closer while me and the person I was with was arguing, and everybody's like, oh, y'all gonna get together, and I'm like, no, we not, that's not gonna happen, blah blah blah. And so that's when I started calling him my boyfriend, but we was still with our people. I started calling him my boyfriend, he started calling me his girlfriend, da, 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 da. Like, that's how it was. We was with people, and we would say that we were with people, but it was still like, oh, that's my boyfriend, stop playing. And then it was one time he texted his mom by accident. It was like, hey, girlfriend, right? And his mom was like, oh, you have a girlfriend, da, 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 da. And he was just asking about it, and that's when he told me, and I was just like, we're not for real. No, not for real. And so that's when I was like, this is my boyfriend. I used to call him Doofenshmirtz. I don't know why, I just did. I thought it was funny, I thought it was cute, so I would call him Doofenshmirtz. And so what's it called, after that, it was not like, we was just call each other girlfriend and boyfriend. And so that's when we ended up breaking up with our people. I broke up with my person, but not for him. It was just became really toxic, so I had to break up with my person. He broke up with his person. I don't know why. I didn't really ask questions because I don't feel like it was really my business. I just let it be because that's his business. They broke up because they broke up. It's not a big deal. Why are these little boys just staring like mad hard? But yeah, so that's when we were just playing around, and we went to a pool party, right? Hold on, let me find the pictures from the pool party. We was having fun at a pool party, right? Me and him didn't take a lot of pictures together though. He took a lot of pictures of me though, and I took a lot of pictures of him, just not together. I don't know why I just closed out that tab. But yeah, we took a lot of pictures together. Not, you know what I mean. And everybody's just like, oh, y'all cute, da, da, da. I could see y'all getting together. And my ex was at the pool party too, so they were mad, and I was just trying to ignore it because I'm still getting a relationship and everything. But it's annoying when your ex is always like hating and everything, trying to spread rumors and all. So I was just trying to ignore it. It got annoying at times, but it was whatever. So at the day after, like not the day after, after the pool party, when we went back home, I was on the phone with one of my close friends, and she's like, "Oh, Elijah likes you, da da da. Don't tell him I told you." I'm like, "That's a lie. He don't like me. He could. Why would he like me? He could. That's not gonna happen. He don't like me." I was just denying it all, and she's just like, "Yeah, he do like you." And so I'm like, that's not true. So I texted him. I'm like, I was like, "Do you like me, LMAO?" He was like, "Yes." I was like as a girlfriend? He was like, "Yes, if I wasn't with," oh, he didn't break up with his person yet. I broke up with my person in May. It was June now. And so that's when he was like, "Yes, if I wasn't with someone, I would really want to get to know you, but I don't know." I was like, wow. He was like, "What?" I was like, "Nothing." That was just wow. And he was like, I was like, "I didn't think that at all." And he said the laughing emoji. And then that's when I was like, "Are you for real?" I don't have the message after that. But he was like, "Yeah, da da da." So then I got my phone taken, so I started emailing him. Who emails him? That's weird. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So I emailed, and I'm like, "Hey, boyfriend." And he was like, "Hi, boo." I was like, "I like you, ... And he was like, "Lucky for you, I like you too." I was like, oh, okay. Da, da, da. And so they pulled up, but nobody got. Maybe somebody did go. I don't know. But yeah. So that's when that happened. Then when we went back to school, because that was a Friday, but on Monday when we came back to school, we had our first kiss. But one of my close friends, like one of my really favorite close friends now, saw us kiss. But at the time, we wasn't that close. She saw us kiss, right? And then that's when my ex was begging to know what happened, because I guess my close friend came back in class all surprised or whatever. And then that's when it went around that we kissed, and I was like, "No, we didn't. It's not." So that happened, and yeah, so I just have a bunch of messages when we were just playing around or whatever. Like, my phone was on light mode at that time. That's disgusting. And then my ex would just be texting me also BS. It was kind of annoying, but it was whatever. Yeah, so after a while, we was just hanging out every day. Like, after school, we was trying to hang out every day. My mom liked him. Like, off the bat, my mom liked him. And what's it called? Yeah, so I would hang out with him a lot. His mom liked me, so we would hang out a lot. We would try to do a lot of things together, whatever, try to go places. And then I would come and see him after my summer camp every day. And so July 10th was the day he was supposed to be leaving. No, it was the day before he was supposed to leave, July 10th. And I'm like, let's meet up at the park. Meet me at the park. And so he's like, okay. So I had a whole gift bag ready. I had made a customized do-rag. What's it called? And then I got him his favorite chips, his favorite candy. Then I wrote this long old note. And then at the end of the note, it was like, and July 10th is now our date, right? And he looked up, mad confused. He's like, what does that mean? And I was like, do you want to go out? I said something like that. And he's like, yes, da da da. And so that's when we started going out and we started hanging out more. Well, he left and he came back like a little bit before school, but we didn't see each other until school started. And we hung out after school on the first day of school. We took pictures or whatever. We were just dating for a while. From July 10th to October 30th, we was dating. We broke up October 30th. I had to find a message. It wasn't like on no bad blood though. It was like an understanding. Yeah, we were having a little, we didn't really argue. We just had little misunderstandings and stuff. Okay, so October 22nd, I was like, do you think a relationship is what's best for you right now? We can take a break. Like, we'll still be together without the title until we're ready to commit, to become healthy ourselves, to keep a healthy relationship. He was like, I do think it's tough on me because of just everything, but I don't want to lose my relationship with you. And I was like, babe, we're not going to lose this relationship. Trust me, we can take the break and focus on ourselves and then come back and build us healthily. But I will still claim you as mine. He said, I understand and get it. So basically, we're going back to the talking phase. And I was like, yeah, but 3 months is not lost. And so he was like, okay, cool. So we was good from there. Like, we was good. We didn't, like, break up. We was just, it was a little slow. And then it was one day. It was October 30th. I'm like, why weren't you at lunch? Because we went to lunch every day together. I'm like, why weren't you at lunch? And he's like, I was in my bio class getting help. But I want to tell you something. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with us. It's down to a point where I feel uncomfortable and I feel like I'm just here to be here. I don't sense the love anymore, nor the joy. You're my first girlfriend, hopefully my only girlfriend. I don't want us to go bad. I don't want our relationship to go, or our feelings. Oh, she's pulling out. For each other to go to waste. I want to be with you, I really do, but I also want to be happy to be with you. I'm not here to argue or start an argument. Life is hard enough as it is. I don't want anything else to happen. Well, anything else making it worse. You don't have to respond to this. But I'm asking, what? You don't have to respond to this. I don't know, but I just wanted to let you know I gotta take a test, so I can't respond. I was like, I understand. Then I was like, I don't want a school relationship right now, but I'm be honest, I want to date someone, and I really need you to understand and support my decision. I love you, but I can't date you right now, and I'm being so serious. You're the only boy that had ever understood me completely. Like, I really love you, but a school relationship is not something I need right now, Elijah. I hope you can understand. I hope you can understand that, and we will be best friends until we get back on track. And he was pretty understanding with it all. We broke up. We got back together in like November. Like, it wasn't a long breakup. Like, I love the boy. I couldn't just break up with him like that. So we was together for sure. We were together. And, it was nothing like bad that happened. We just barely hung out a lot. We barely hung out. We got back together in November, and we was good. We was rocking. And then we didn't really hang out at all, like, really. We had our little arguments at times, but it was nothing much. So then in January, we went on our first date. I have pictures and videos. I'll put a video in.
Who's she looking cute for though? Turn this video off. Who you looking cute for? I I didn't even see you today.
You're alone. Because we vlogged our first date, but I never edited the video because it wasn't really long, so it wasn't much. But yeah, our first date was pretty good, and we just got closer and closer. We went to a movie night together. We had a movie night together. We hung out a lot more. He took me to go get my nails done. Yeah, and then February came and we started arguing a lot. People were saying different things. It was irritating. And then I would claim him, and then people would be like, "Am I? I don't know why you keep claiming him. He's not claiming you. Blah, 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 blah. He doesn't actually want to be with you." And I'm just like, okay, whatever. We were just arguing a lot, and then I was talking to this one girl. We were mutual friends. Me and her and Elijah, we were just all friends. And so she was just like, Elijah doesn't actually claim you. Like, I asked him the other day, were y'all together? And he was saying no, da, da, da. So I go to him, I'm like, are you not claiming me? He's like, it's not that I'm not claiming you, it's that I thought we weren't telling people that we were together. I was like, no, we're not. But if somebody asks you, are you with me? You say yes. You don't sit around and like, oh, we're not together. Like, obviously they know if like they ask. It's just dumb. I don't like being out here looking stupid at all. I don't like it. It's rude and disrespectful, and it's just wrong altogether. It's a mosquito in here, but it's just wrong altogether. And so that's when me and this girl got in an argument, and we got in an argument the first day. The first day we got in an argument, I was with Elijah and I was showing him the messages or whatever when we got into this argument. And she was just like, oh, Elijah's unhappy in the relationship. Because that was his friend too. And he was just like, please ignore it. I was like, okay, I understand. Da, da, da. And so that's when he would just like, it's not a big deal. If I wasn't happy in this relationship, I would tell you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, fine, I understand. You would tell me. So then another day we started arguing again. Oh, on the first day I told her that that's when me and her was friends, but she came out of her neck and said something, so I did too. I was like, you will never be able to understand a happy relationship because you're a hoe. Da, da, da. You be doing this, that, and the third. Like, I'm not gonna expose her because that's not what I do. That's not who I am. And so that's when, what's it called? I was telling Elijah, and then he was like, I don't want to hear it anymore because at the end of the day, this is a relationship between me and you. Need to stop listening to what everybody else is saying about our relationship. I'm like, okay, cool. So then the next day we was arguing, and not like the exact next day, but like the second day that we was arguing, she just kept saying stuff and she was just making me mad. Like, I know it wasn't supposed to make me mad, but she was just coming for my relationship with him, and he didn't want to talk about it because he was saying that I shouldn't listen to her or whatever. But it was still stuff like, y'all are hanging out all the time. Me and him barely hung out. We just texted and was on the phone a lot. But it was just like, y'all are hanging out every day after school. How am I not supposed to believe her at some point? So he was like, it's not a big deal, don't believe her. I'm like, okay, whatever, because I'm supposed to be believing my boyfriend over anybody. So that's when she was just coming out her neck, and I wanted to talk to Elijah about it, but he was like, he don't want to hear it no more. So then that same night, he went through my messages with her. I guess the girl the phone that she was arguing through, they sent it to Elijah, because they went through it. He went through it, and he's just like, oh, he texted me at 2 something in the morning. So he's just like, you're telling people that you got options. I'm like, boy, like, I told one person, but I'm telling people, okay, whatever. So I was like, you're allowed to tell her all this, but as soon as I say I got options, it's a whole big deal. I don't understand that. Like, how that makes sense? And he just like, okay, so go be with your options. I was like, okay. And then I just kept going. He wasn't responding to my text no more. So I would just like, forget it at this point. Like, just forget it. And so I would text him like almost every day, because I was in love with this boy. Like, no love ever lost. It's just feeling gone. Like, I could never disrespect him because I loved him. I can't disrespect somebody like that. But yeah, I was just like, I can't. Like, I was just going back and forth. Then we went to a comp, and everybody's like, oh, you know, Elijah's getting twerked on, da-da-da-da. He getting girls snaps. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't care, we're broken up. Like, can y'all please stop coming to me about this stuff? And so me and him was texting or whatever, and we was acting like friends or whatever. Like, we was cool. I don't know why he blocked me, but he did. He blocked me when people started saying stuff on his YOLO. That's what happened. There's a bug in here. Okay, it's gone. But yeah. And then I finally, I got over the situation. I wasn't over the situation, but I didn't want to talk about it with him no more. Because it was like, there was no closure. Like, I was never going to get closure from that. I never did get closure from it. I just moved past it. Yeah, certain things make me mad when I think about it, but it's just like, why waste my time thinking about it and getting mad when I could be living my best life? He was just like, I don't know, we just stopped talking out of nowhere. I said happy birthday to him on his birthday. I told him, yeah, we was talking up until Easter. That's the last time I texted him. Well, we both texted each other. I was just like, happy Easter, whatever. And then I was texting him because the YOLO thing, but it went green, so I know he blocked me. And then everybody just like, don't worry about it. That's the only way he's gonna get through it if y'all not texting or whatever. And I was just like, okay, I get that. And then everybody's like, oh, my lady, just get over it. But when you're in love with somebody, it's not that easy to get over. Okay, one of the common questions. Would you ever go back to him? No, I'm happy now. Like, I'm like in a relationship, I was happy, but like the happiness that I am right now, nobody could ever be. Like, I'm mad happy right now. Like, I'm happy. Like, I feel like myself. Like, I feel good about myself. Like, I feel like you talking to me, you don't even got enough respect for yourself to be talking to me. Like, I don't feel like I'm above everybody, but like, you gotta have standards to be talking to me. Like, that's how happy I am right now. Like, I feel good about myself. I feel good about life in general. Like, I'm over the breakup. He the one that lost. I didn't really lose. Like, yeah, we broke up. I'm not being rude, because I have nothing bad to say about him. Nothing at all. It's just like, you live and you learn. There's lessons, you get over it, you grow up. Like, it's a lesson learned. My standards have become higher, and my expectations for people have become higher, because it's like, girl, if you can't meet my standards, because I used to lower my standards for people. Now I'm just like, if you can't meet or exceed my standards, then I don't need to be messing with you. Like, I don't have time for people that's gonna just be basic. I need somebody that's gonna be at my level. I'm not lowering my standards for nobody. Never will I again. I never lowered my standards for him, but I allow him to do stuff that I shouldn't have. And I'm gonna put in some receipts, not all, because that's our business. Like, I'm not gonna bash his name. I have nothing bad to say about him. Like I said before, there's nothing to bash his name. I don't feel the need to bash his name. We both had our good time. If he feels like he regrets the relationship, then he regrets the relationship. I don't regret anything. I've never regretted anything, because I feel like you live and you learn from everything. Anything I did with him is just a lesson learned. Anything I went through with him, just a lesson learned. Like, there's no regrets. I have no regrets. I've learned not to have regrets, because if you regret doing it, then I don't know what to say. Like, I learned something from it, so why would I regret it? He learned something from a relationship. He wouldn't learn if he wasn't in the relationship. So if he regrets it, he regrets it. But he wouldn't have learned that lesson without me. Any other female wouldn't have taught him the lesson that I taught him. I hope he loves the next person, even better than he loved me. I'm not saying his love was bad, because it wasn't. But I hope they get better love than me. I hope they have a better communication than we did. I hope they have a stronger relationship than we did. Yeah, the relationship was pretty strong, but there can always be stronger. I hope they give him the space that he needs when he needs it, and not before he needs or after he needs it. Or like, don't give him space at all. I had my times when he told me that he felt like I was suffocating him, like he wasn't getting any space. In a relationship, you have to give the person space, I understand. But like, not to talk about it like at all is kind of bad, because like, how are we gonna have an understanding if you can't even talk about it? You know what I mean? Like, we have to be able to do that. I need that there. But yeah, guys, I will not be going back to him. Will I ever be friends with him? No. I will never be friends with him. We won't get back together ever. And people are saying like, oh, do you still hang out with his friends? We have some mutual friends, but I don't hang out with them. I have my main friends that I'm with all the time. If they choose to hang around him, cool, but they don't talk to him. It's not because of me, they just don't. They never really did. They did only because of me, really. But like, yeah. Girls, don't lower your standards for anybody at all. Don't do it. Do not lower your standards. You pretty, you cute. If he don't want you, move on to the next. Move around. He don't need you. Like, I don't know why boys think they could get anybody. No, move around. Y'all doing the absolute most just for a boy's attention. I could never. I can't do that. That's just embarrassing. But I'm out here doing all of this for a boy's attention. My brother's walking past and he don't even notice me. But I can't be doing stuff for a boy's attention. That's just, no. I do my own thing. Like, I've learned to be so nonchalant about, like, some things you can't be nonchalant about. Some things you can. Like, I'm so nonchalant and chill that everybody's cool with me. Like, how are you not cool with me? I don't do anything. I stay out the mix. I be chilling. Only thing is, if I'm loud, it's because I'm having fun. That's the only times. I don't really care to be doing the most for somebody's attention. It's not needed. I don't like people like that. But guys, that's what really happened, because that's my first love. I did a lot of firsts with him. I went on my first date ever with him. I did a lot of firsts with him. My mom liked him. He met my parents, both of them. He met my family. Like, I met his. We were cool. We hung out a lot. But girls, remember, don't lower your standards. Boys too, because girls can't do the same thing. Comment down below some more suggestions so I can know what y'all want to see, and I'm gonna do more stuff instead of just story times. Guys, follow everything in the description box. Go order off of my website, guys. Order from my website. It's not expensive at all. Plain no shipping. You don't have to, there's no shipping charges. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you watched the other videos. Follow everything in the description box. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Turn your post notifications on, and see you guys in the next banger.
Make
Alright. Chill out now. This to M. Like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys.